It's time for another episode of Free on Steam. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and look, it's Soccer Manager 2025. Now, there's some awful music playing in the background, the sort of music you hear at the gym and it's too noisy, or it's too loud, I should say. So I'll be muting that, guys. It's actually a real song, I think. Anyway, look, this is free. This game is free. But there's going to be microtransactions. Here are your social media links at the bottom, look. There's Discord as well. Look at that. There's Man City. There's Pep Guardiola. Say what you see, Mike. Say what you see. Let's jump in career mode and see what this is about. Okay. So, here we go. We've got the packs. It all looks very eFootball to me so far, which isn't a good thing, in my opinion. Let's give it a chance. This might be good. Let's go with Europe. So, towards the end of the video, I'll jump over to the Steam store page and we'll take a look at what other users are saying about this game. We'll see what the general consensus is. You've got Chelsea. So, fake badges, but they kind of look like their real-life counterparts. Why is Manchester City got a fake badge if they're like the face of the game? Anyway, let's go with Spurs. I don't support Spurs, but just why not? I know a few of their players under Big Ange. And here we go. Microtransactions. You could buy floppy disks. So, yeah, I'm assuming that... Right, let's go free. This is free on Steam. This isn't about paying any money for anything. If you guys want to play this free, this is how you do it. To get the most out of it, kind of thing. More real music playing. Not that you'll hear it. I'll put my own music in the background. So real player names, which doesn't surprise me. It's just they haven't got the real clubs kind of thing. Like club crests. I'm assuming they'll have fake kits and that kind of thing when we get to the action. If there is action, it might just be text on a screen. I don't know anything about this game. It's all very... the menus are all very slick and easy to get around. Now, I don't play manager games anymore. I have played the most recent Football Manager, or the one before it, and it's incredibly in-depth. There's a lot going on under the hood, and I get a bit confused. It's not the case with this. This is very self-explanatory, which is what you're going to get from a free game, I guess. I've actually seen this advertised when the footy's been on at half-time here in the UK on TV. So they're obviously pushing this game hard from a marketing department perspective. There we go, we've got a stadium. Can we have a look at it? We can. Look at this. It looks a little bit like Spurs' stadium. They don't have white seats though, do they? They've got like navy seats. It looks nothing like it, really, does it? Spurs' new stadium is huge. It's fantastic. This is... yeah. But it's something. It's something. You can have a look at your stadium. That's what we like. I probably should have chose a smaller club to see what their stadiums look like. Like little generic English-looking stadiums. Anyway. Right, Fraser Forster needs a number. Right, let's just give him 1 then. There we go. Okay. Oh, boost players. So, I've got fireworks at the bottom, or flares, or whatever they're supposed to be. Bear with me, guys. You know I'm not very good at this kind of thing. So, James Maddison, let's boost his stats if we can, or... Right, well, go on then. There we go. Right, okay. So the microtransactions aren't that intrusive, I guess. It's not bombarding you with them. Oh yeah, I've called my manager Fray Bentos. Forgot to comment on that. If you know, you know. Any regulars will be quite familiar with my choice of Fray Bentos. It's Chesterfield away in this pre-season friendly. Oh, they got Will Grigg up front. Remember him? Will Grigg's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Was that the song? Really, really terrible stuff, but funny. Oh dear, look. The linesman, the ref, they've all got identical faces. This looks very tacky. It looks very, very tacky. But it's a free game. Yeah, I think they look terrible, the players. Oh, I thought that guy was just really short then, but he's got up. Anyway, here we go. Oh, by the way, this downloaded for me in like, I want to say 40 seconds. Which is very specific, I know. So, yeah, it's not a big game. Is Pedro Porro then on the right-hand side for Tottenham. He dinks a ball through to Maddison, apparently. Here we go, Richarlison. The player likenesses are just non-existent, aren't they? They look awful. I think the kits look absolutely woeful. I mean, you could probably play this on your mobile device as well. I'm assuming this is obviously Steam, because this series is called Free on Steam. And yeah, it's okay. This is. I've played worse. I've played a lot better when it comes to manager games. Okay, what can we do here? Crowd charts are pretty good. Got camera mode. You got graphics options, which I've just left set to high. I mean, even the most potato of PCs can probably run this with ease, you know? Okay, let's get Solanke on, who's a new signing, isn't he, for Spurs? Didn't he join at the beginning of this season that we're currently in? I don't know. Dominic Solanke. Wasn't he at Bournemouth? Is that where Spurs got him from? I don't know much about him, I gotta say. I don't think he's particularly prolific, is he? Solanke makes a run. Solanke plays a low ball for Son. Son strikes the wall. The text just... Look at that. It's difficult to read the text because it's so... It flashes up and then it disappears within a millisecond. There's Porro. Seeing lots of the ball. Pedro Porro out here on the right. It's half-time then. 1-0 to Spurs. Yeah, they look absolutely terrible, don't they? The players look terrible. I like this interface. Clean, snappy, it just works. I do like the interface. Okay. So, second half here, can Spurs score more goals in this friendly against Chesterfield, a team we should be beating? I'm playing a strong 11 because I couldn't be bothered to have a look at the youth players. Oh, that's a lovely finish from Maddison. Looks absolutely nothing like James Maddison. Nothing like him at all. These replays are pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. Oh my god, the keeper just glitched. I wonder if it'll show it on the replay. The keeper just glitched into the net. I'm sure he did. Ah, he just teleports into the side netting. This is definitely a free game. I mean, some free games are fantastic. I can't use that as a barometer to measure whether a game is good or not. I mean, look at the likes of Apex Legends. I haven't played that since it released, but as an example, it's fantastic. And that was free. PUBG, is that free? That's a brilliant game. But this is... I think this is a bit rough around the edges. Or very, very rough around the edges. I would just... If I had to play a manager game, I would just download the obvious option and play Football Manager, which is free of sorts on Game Pass, I think. So you'd only have to pay like a tenner to try Football Manager. I don't think I would play this for... It's Kulusevski. Looks absolutely nothing like him. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. It was nothing important, guys. Yeah, I wouldn't play this for any amount of serious time, is what I was getting at. It's too wonky. Anyway. Waiting for a highlight, it says at the top there. It should be full time any second. Oh, corner comes in. And it is full time. And Spurs win this. Pre-season friendly. 3-0. His arm is glitched into his body. Lots and lots of glitching on the pitch. Lots of it. So the matchday engine is quite something. I don't know what engine it is running on. I have no idea. And I don't really care. Okay, the dodgy gym music kicks back in. Here we go. That's more like it. Why didn't it let me do this earlier? I'm going to go for training manager. Okay, let's go. I mean, I won't take too long doing this, guys, but I'm just going to show you what the customization options are all about here. Is there any ponytails? Frey Bentos always has a ponytail. There's a bun. There's a man bun. There we go. Okay. I want him to be like Mr. Modern Day Fashionable head coach. Black t-shirt. There we go. That's what I would wear in real life. I live in black t-shirts. Bit of useless information for you. I have like 14 of them. Again, very specific. Probably 15. Probably 15. I've got one with holes under the arms, but I live in it. And the fit on it is perfect, even though it's got holes all over it. More useless information for you. Anyway, my manager is Mr. Fashionable Modern Day head coach, because all managers now wear those, like, trainers, don't they? Anyway, I'm going to do a practice transfer here. Let's try and sign a world-class centre-back to see if the game lets me. Let's see what the realism's like in regards to transfers. I want someone who's good at passing. Because Spurs like to play out from the back, don't they? Okay. Transfer state. Let's leave it on any, I think. Otherwise, it'll narrow the results too much. No data? How? Is there no ball-playing centre-backs? I wanted a world-class ball-playing centre-back. Okay, let's go for Van Dijk. I don't know if he's a very good ball-playing centre-back, but I know he's an absolute monster of a centre-back. One of the best in the league, for sure. Stadium's called Liverpool Stadium, not Anfield. Where is he? There he is. Right, so he's 90 rated in this. Now, in real life, there's not a chance he would even consider a bid from Spurs. He's only worth 23 million. You're having a laugh. Okay, well, let's offer what Liverpool rate him at then, shall we? Is that right? I'm not missing something obvious here. How is he only worth that? I don't get it. Let's offer 23 million and see what they say. Insufficient. They will only consider bids in excess of 25.5 million. That's weird, that. Is it because you just got to start off low? That doesn't make sense. You usually start off high, wouldn't you? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's good. That's realistic. They don't want to know. That's fair. That's fair. I was worried you could just offer 23 million or 25 million and land Virgil van Dijk, even though I'm Tottenham, who are like not the best of sides in real life. Let's be honest. They're okay. No disrespect to any of you lovely Spurs fans watching. I've got a lot of respect for your club. I like Spurs. Anyway, this is transfers, guys. This is what happens. Let's go for someone who will sign and see what happens when you sign someone. I mean, yeah. You're just going to sign a player and he'll appear in your database or in your squad. There's not going to be much more to it than that, I'd imagine. I don't think we're going to... I don't know what I'm saying, guys. It's very early in the morning. That's my excuse. I'm playing management games in the morning before my morning coffee. This guy at Luton, I think we might be able to get, you know. Because Luton, obviously, down in the Championship again. Amari Bell. I think I've heard of him, actually, the Jamaican centre-back. Okay. Right, rotation player, I think, is fair. His wages are 16 grand. He wants a 3-year contract, does he? Or is that... Yes, he wants a 3-year contract. They may be open to negotiation. All right, well then submit it then. I think that's all right. Wages 17 grand, sign-on fee 315, but he wants 23 grand. Is that right? He's not getting 23 grand. You're supposed to barter with these players. Let's have a look. Oh, what? It's my fault, guys. I messed that one up. Anyway, let's have a look here at the... oh, this is cool. All right, let's do the German tour. I mean, it's all very, very basic, but I like basic Football Manager games because I'm crap at them. So from that point of view, it's pretty cool. But there is stuff about it I don't like. Oh, Romero's handed in a transfer request. I think we dealt with that, didn't we, earlier? My memory is shocking. Absolutely shocking. You could do training and all that kind of stuff. Look. Look at this. Okay, select training drill. Let's have a look here. What can we do? Training drills. And you just got all your usual stuff. There's a bit of depth here. There is a bit of depth here. I know I'm kind of just flying around the menus here, guys, but this is Soccer Manager 2025, whatever it is called. Let's head over to the Steam store page, see what everyone else is saying about this game. Here we are then, Soccer Manager 2025, the Steam store page. The blurb says, manage elite football clubs. Oh, I didn't mean to highlight all of it. Come on, Mike. Manage elite football clubs, lead your dream teams of Football Manager. Recent reviews are mixed from 190, but all reviews mostly positive from 842 user reviews. This released in October of last year, so not too long ago. And let's get to the Steam user reviews then, shall we? So, the game should allow borrowing money from the bank and the possibility to deal with bankruptcy to provide more depth and challenges. I agree with that. That would be something, I guess. I didn't know that happened or not because I didn't get that far, as you just saw. But yeah, it's a bit strange, actually, that you can't borrow money from a bank. I mean, that's what clubs do, don't they? And dealing with bankruptcy and stuff. I mean, clubs obviously do, or there's the potential of a club running into administration. So, yeah, it's weird that that's not included. Again, it is a free game. This person says, really good game that's free to play. I think you should add player career mode. I'm not interested in player career mode, personally. This person says, it's great, but it's confusing. It's great, confusing, but... I think I'm confusing all of you now, but it's got good aspects. No really famous soccer players, just random names, lesser known German players. That's weird, because as you just saw, guys, there was loads of real players for me. Maybe that's just the Premier League that's real players, I don't know. Look, Kane fan, I bet he plays as Spurs or maybe Bayern Munich. Really good condition. Okay, works properly, love the graphics. If you cannot afford the expensive version, play this free version, it's the same thing. Okay, I don't think English is their first language. Good game to play if you want to control a team, but the graphics aren't like what's been advertised. Yeah, the graphics are awful. So, Mousy Turbo, oh, that's some avatar, that. Look at that. That's some profile pic. I created a club, I saved everything and logged out. The next day, I can't access it anymore. It's okay, I thought. I just create a new club. Turns out it doesn't work for some reason because there is no save file. I deleted everything, all data and all. It still doesn't work. I've emailed support, etc. Pretty crappy. Can't create my own club. The reason I wanted to play this game. So that's what you pay for in this, I think. That's what the microtransactions were on about earlier with the discs. For extra save slots, so you can have a few different saves running concurrently. I don't know. Defy the hero. It's not possible that due to debts I'll have to stop playing. I was almost at the end of the season with some players sold and the debt would have been resolved. Plus, I can't even continue my career. I don't know what they're on about. The graphics on the game are wrong. They are too large. Okay. There are no player pictures, no club badges. Well, there is club badges. They're just not real. There are player pictures. We saw pictures, didn't we, of the player faces? I'm sure we did. As an avid football fan, it's really disappointing. This game load and play perfect on my laptop. I mean, there's lots of people here, and I don't think English is their first language, and I'm not going to criticise reviews for that, because I can't speak other languages, so I'm not going to criticise others when their English is going to be far better than whatever language it is they speak that I can't speak, if that makes sense. Anyway, I've been waffling enough. There we go. Let's look at one more review here. This is a thumbs down. No matter what tactics I use, including the ones recommended online, it results in 20 draws per season and 40 goals. Match engine is bugged, horrible. I have to agree about the match engine. I think I used the word wonky. It's all over the place. It looks rough. I'm going to give this a score out of 5. It's okay. It's very base. I don't like it. Who am I trying to kid? I'm trying to be kind because it's free, and this series is about me being honest with you guys. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. I think it's pretty crap, in all honesty. Just pay for Game Pass for a month if you want to try Football Manager, and just play that for a month and get your money's worth, and then cancel Game Pass. Or keep Game Pass. I have. It's great. I'm not a shill, but it is great. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this episode of Free on Steam. 2 out of 5, I think it is fair. Let me know what you guys think of this game if you've played it. Look out for more content coming to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon.